Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing. Biggest gobbling sport as well, I'm told. That's just what my family tell me. Right, before we start, I just want to give a big shout out to Welcome Estates. Anybody who's interested in buying a property or knows anybody who could be interested in buying a property and you want to get yourself a few quid, just click on the link pinned up in the comment section. Big shout out to Spartan Demolition as well and Civil Engineering. Hope you boys are okay. Right. Well, a couple of weeks for it to settle now. Josh Kelly winning against Troy Williamson for a British title. Josh Kelly, age 28, 13-1-1. Beat Williamson for a British super welterweight title. And he's also been in there with David Evanesian. He's ranked number 12 by BoxRec and number 2 in the UK below Liam Smith. Now, Liam Smith's fighting at middleweight next, so that elevates Josh Kelly to number 1 position in the British rankings at 154 pounds. Now, Conor Benn, on the other hand, he's 21-0, 14 by way off. He's age 26. He's number 9 in the world on BoxRec at welterweight and number 1 in the UK. So here's what I propose. Now, Conor Benn, obviously, his best win's Algeria, but that's about it, really. And he were 18 months out at game, wasn't he? But this is what I propose here. We all know that Josh Kelly did Conor Benn's dirty work for him and got stuck into Evanesian when he wasn't ready for that fight. Now, Evanesian's now fighting Terence Crawford, a top 5 pound for pounder, just like Yard's fighting Beta Beef, and just like Paul Butler's fighting I Know You. Now, here's what I propose. Liam Smith's going to be moving up to middleweight, fighting Eubank. Now, that leaves the gate wide open. There's no excuse for Conor Benn now not to step up and fight at 154 against Josh Kelly. It's a big fight. Now, I know pay-per-views, I know they're putting fights on these days at pay-per-view that shouldn't be, going on the old regime. But if Liam Smith Eubank is pay-per-view, well, Conor Benn against Josh Kelly is at 154. Well, why not? They were just going to fight one day at 157. So why don't you fight at 154? Come down £3. I'm sure Josh Kelly would oblige him at 154 pounds. And what they're going to do, are they going to protect Conor Benn forever? Now, Eubank's fighting Liam Smith next. Liam Smith's a 154 guy. Eubank's going to fight him next. He's not a big mingle, Eubank. He's just proved it by doing 157. Conor Benn was stepping up. Now, he don't have to step up too far now. I can just step up one division and fight Kelly, or why not fight Kelly at 152 with the belt on the line? Conor Benn would get more respect from fans, wouldn't he? Well, he would, wouldn't he, really? Let's have it right. He could apologise for them 2 dope tests. Not 1, but 2. He could apologise for both. Eddie Hearn could apologise for depleting Eubank while hiding drug tests from everybody else. And Callum, they both need to come out and apologise and move on. Conor Benn can get some credibility back, fight for a British title in a big fight against Kelly that could easily be pay-per-view, couldn't it, on Sky? Or DAZN. I'm sure they could do a stat card for that. I mean, Conor Benn's this world star now, isn't he? Kelly's got the belt. Ben's got the big name, hasn't he? Although notorious now. We've got 2 guys who, after Liam Smith fights Eubank, will be both number 1 at BoxRec in their respective divisions in the UK. Conor Benn, number 1 guy at BoxRec for welter, and Kelly will be number 1 once Liam Smith fights at middleweight, because Kelly's number 2 now at 154. Kelly against Benn, I think it's a great fight. All the PR's been done a few years ago now, isn't it? Why not? Why not? Can't the fans have this fight? Eddie Hearn and Callum can get back in everybody's good books after trying to hide failed drug tests from the fans, not only Chris Eubank Jr. and his dad, but from the fans as well. and still try to go ahead with the fight, they should hang their heads in shame. But they can rectify it and come out on IFL and say, well, we got greedy, didn't we? We're both silver spoon boys. We're fetched up to be greedy. It's in our nature. We'll have a pound note. Come out and give us all that rubbish and then say we're going to give you Kelly versus Ben or Ben versus Kelly. I think that's a great fight. The two best in their division at welter and the super middle. Super welter. Going at it. £7 difference. Ben, we're going to fight at 157. We'll fight at 154 now. You know what I mean? But there'd have to be strict drug testing, wouldn't there, it being Conor Benn? But Conor Benn gets a year ban till April, which is probably what he's going to get, isn't it? They could fight in April, May, couldn't they, Kelly or Ben? Or they could fight April, couldn't they? End of April or Easter or something. But it's a great fight. Like I said, we've got Kelly's doing it the proper way. He tested himself against Evanesian. And he's a British champion now by beating Williamson. Ben's not been tested properly yet. He's a protected fighter, a gimmick. He needs to prove that he's not a gimmick and he's the real deal. So fight Josh Kelly. Forget all this catchweight stuff. You were going to fight at middleweight, weren't you? So get Josh Kelly fought at light middle. You say you're a welter. Fight Kelly. Get a British title on mantelpiece. And stop trying to go gimmick route. Give something back to fans. Do it on a Sky non-pay-per-view or on the Zone non-pay-per-view. But I doubt it. They're going to want pay-per-view, aren't they? Now they've nearly had a taste of it. So if it's good for Goose, Conor Benn, it's good for Gander, Josh Kelly. Get it on pay-per-view. It's worth £20 if anybody's money with a good undercard. They could sell that out and do O2 Arena, couldn't they? Ben versus Kelly, why not? Let's have some domestic dust-ups. Well done to Ben Shalom. He's got us Liam Smith against Chris Eubank. So that's how I look at it anyway. But what's everybody else's thoughts on Conor Benn against Josh Kelly? Okie dokie. Don't forget to give Big Spartan Demolition and Welcome Estates a big shout out. Share these videos on your WhatsApp. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. I don't tell as many people to subscribe, to be honest, because it doesn't make the difference, does it, with ads we put on. But if you can subscribe, show a bit of respect to the port and subscribe. Okie dokie. Everybody have a great weekend. Peace out.